2025 is the year of the snake, a symbol of wisdom, mystery, and transformation in Chinese culture. And idioms, those short, 4-character phrases, are like tiny gems of the Chinese language, each carrying centuries of insight. Let's look at 3 Chinese idioms about snakes, and see how ancient stories still teach us about human nature and wisdom. In English, people sometimes say to jump at shadows, meaning to be scared by something that isn't real. In Chinese, we have a more vivid expression,杯弓蛇影, which literally means mistaking the reflection of a bow in your cup for a snake. The story comes from the Jin dynasty. One day, a man invited a friend to drink at his house. As the friend lifted his cup, he suddenly froze. There was a small snake moving inside the wine. He was terrified, but too embarrassed to refuse, so he forced himself to drink. Days later, he fell ill. The host was puzzled and went to check the spot where they had been drinking. There, on the wall, hung a decorative bow, and its curved reflection fell perfectly into the cup. It wasn't a snake at all, just a trick of light. When the truth was revealed, the friend laughed in relief, and soon, he was completely cured. The idiom杯弓蛇影means mistaking imaginary danger for something real. It reminds us that many of our fears come not from the world outside, but from the shadows in our own minds. In English, there's a saying, don't gild the lily. It means adding unnecessary decoration that ruins the beauty of something. The Chinese idiom hua se tanzu, literally to draw legs on a snake, captures the same idea perfectly. During the Warring States period, a nobleman rewarded his servants with a pot of wine after a ceremony. But there was only enough for one person. So someone suggested a contest. Let's each draw a snake. Whoever finishes first gets the wine. One man finished quickly. Feeling smug, he decided to add a few legs to his snake, saying, "Look, I even have time to make it better." But before he was done, another man completed his drawing, a snake without legs. He laughed and said, "Snakes don't have legs. What you drew isn't a snake anymore." So the one who finished first lost the prize, all because he did too much. Hua se tanzu means ruining something by overdoing it. It teaches us a timeless lesson. Sometimes, knowing when to stop is the true form of wisdom. In English, you might say to let the cat out of the bag or to tip one's hand, meaning to reveal your secret too early. The Chinese idiom打草惊蛇, to beat the grass and startle the snake, paints the same picture. The story goes back to the Tang dynasty. An official once received a complaint letter exposing one of his subordinates for taking bribes. When the official read it, his face turned pale, because the same crimes mentioned in the letter were things he himself had done. Nervously, he scribbled a note on the paper, "Though you beat the grass, I have already been startled like the snake." He meant, even though you accused someone else, I've been warned. After that, the official, terrified of being exposed, stopped his corrupt dealings altogether. Over time,打草惊蛇came to mean taking action too early, alerting your opponent, and ruining your plan. It's a reminder that in life, whether in business, negotiation, or daily decisions, timing and strategy matter. These 3 idioms reveal how deeply the ancient Chinese understood psychology, behavior, and human nature. They're not just stories about snakes, they're lessons about us. They remind us to stay calm when fear arises, to stop before perfection becomes excess, and to act with patience and precision. In the year of the snake, may these timeless tales inspire us to face life's twists and turns, with wisdom, clarity, and a touch of ancient charm.